All right, class is number 42. These are the two vertices, and this hyperbola goes through that point. So I've graphed those 2 points, 1, 2, 1 in the x direction, 2 in the negative y direction. Graph, that's that point, and then this point here would be 1 to this point. So from this you can get your center. Okay, it's going to be between negative 2 and 2, well that's 0. So h is 0. H is 1, K is 0, because our center is at 1, 0. So that gives us a lot of information. That also tells us what A is. A is going to be 2, because A is the distance from your center point to either of your vertices. So our standard form is going to be y minus k, because we're opening up and down. So we can start substituting in what we know. Y minus 0, so it's just going to be y squared. A is 2, so this is 4, minus x minus 1, because h is 1, squared over b squared equals 1. Now, so this is what we have so far. We have everything but the b squared for our standard form. To find the b squared, we're going to use the point they gave us. X is 0, y is the square root of 5. So if y is the square root of 5, y squared becomes 5, because the square root of 5 squared just gets rid of the square root sign. So it's just 5. So I have 5/4 minus, put a 0 in here. So if I put a 0 in there, I end up with 0 minus 1 squared, which is 1 squared, which is 1, over b squared equals 1. There's a couple ways I can go from here. 5/4 minus something, right? Minus something equals 1. Well, the only way to get 1 when you subtract from 5/4 is if you subtract 1/4, right? So let me put it over here. 5/4 minus 1/4 is 1. So b squared must equal 4. If you didn't understand that, there's other ways to solve this. Do over here. So 5/4 minus 1 over b squared equals 1. Subtract 5/4 from both sides. So I have negative 1 over b squared equals 4/4, because that's what 1 is, minus 5/4. So negative 1 over b squared equals negative 1 over 4, because 4 minus 5 is negative 1. And this is an equal sign. Well, if the tops are the same and you have an equal sign, then the bottoms must also be the same, so b squared would be 4. Another thing you could do is baseball. Take negative 1 times 4, divided by negative 1, negative 4 over negative 1, b squared. All of these equal 4. B squared equals 4. So I can put that into this part of the equation right here. That's what I'm going to do. B squared is 4. Get rid of that 0 there. Here's your answer. Y squared over 4 minus x minus 1 squared in parentheses over 4.